anyways, going back to the last act itself, in terms of the screening that I got, I'll let you know that what they have presented is actually a combination of episode 8 and the last one, episode 9. And I will say, with the addition of episode 8, it actually is a lot of fun because it is actually really cool to see Kane's big musical number on the big screen. I mean, that was a lot of fun when I first saw it, and then seeing it again on the big screen, that really was enjoyable. So that definitely was one of the highlights of my time with watching the last act on the big screen. But when it comes to the last act itself, I will say, in my opinion, that the last episode is fine. I don't think it's my personal favorite one, but I will say that the ending, well, it's okay. And the main reason is because more than half of it is just about Jax, where Jax gets a major highlight and you learn so much about who he is. And then once that whole thing is done, suddenly they go immediately to the ending where it does matter, where you do see that outcome and you do see how it ultimately ends. And also, a few questions that I'm just going to say fans have been waiting for so long to go and discover that they would go and reveal. And I will say, when it actually does get to that actual ending, you know, it actually is pretty nice. Like, it is pretty heartfelt. And even though, again, there aren't not all the questions are answered, you know, I'll take it for what it is. It does feel like an ending right there. It does feel like there are some nice tender moments, you know, there are actually a few of those loose ends that have finally been tightened, where you do see like some arcs that, you know, that they do get a nice resolve. So honestly, I will say that, again, it's not my favorite episode of the series, and I don't know if I would say it's the best ending when you take everything into account, but honestly, I would say that it's fine. You know, like, honestly, like, I walked out like, okay, so that's how it ends. All right, I'll go and take it. I'm all right with that. I think, honestly, the best way to describe it would be like what The Simpsons actually said.
Marge, I'm confused. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending, that's enough.